Hello guys, welcome back to another Mouse and Blade 2 Bannerlord video. I'm going to break this video up into a few parts. I'm going to talk about some of the screenshots we got. I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes I made in my previous breakdown video. I'm going to talk about the siege features, which was shown in a live stream. And then I'm going to talk about a co-op feature which has been requested since, forever. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so before I get into anything, take a look at these screenshots. There'll be a link in the description. You can get all these screenshots in their full HD quality. I've already got two of these as my background on my desktop, and they look fantastic, and I'll be surprised if you don't do the same. Basically, they're just HD pictures of the gameplay which we got shown last week, and they look absolutely fantastic. It's so goddamn gorgeous. It looks brilliant. I won't go into them too much, but as you can see, yeah, look fantastic. Okay, so for those who didn't know, I made a breakdown video of the Siege gameplay that we saw last week. I was literally just at my PC, bored, and then the gameplay just popped up. I wasn't really expecting it. I was like, oh shit, alright, let's make a video. I was super excited. I'm just a humble fan. I'm not, by any means, like, a very intelligent person, so when it comes to breakdown videos, I'm gonna get things wrong. I'm gonna miss out obvious things. One of the obvious things is that the character was actually a female. I was calling her Ginger Braveheart, but of course, we're going to have to call her, like, Ginger Bitch now instead. But it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's something I missed. I've actually got, like, a sort of half-broken headset. And I actually couldn't, even when watching the gameplay again with, with full volume, I couldn't really hear the female, obviously, the female voice. So yeah, but when I watched it on my mobile phone, I could hear it. I was like, oh, well, there we go. But anyway, new headsets on the way, hopefully. Second of all, I got the settlement wrong. I mentioned how, in a blog a long time ago, I think it was blog 12, we got shown a battalion settlement, which is, by the way, this is a battalion settlement. It's not that settlement, but I thought it would be like a cool Easter egg for the people who do follow the blogs, which I do. So yeah, but it wasn't. I completely missed at the end. It actually does say it in the at the end. So yeah, I fucked up that time as well, but anyway, let's move on. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some of the new Siege features which were shown in a live stream. If you want to watch the full live stream, there's a video in the description, and you can watch it all there. So I'm going to talk about this screenshot first. This is actually one of the screenshots that we saw before. So we see this screen, okay? First of all, I love how you can actually see, like, catapults surrounding the settlement and, like, barricades and just like that. It gives the campaign map a bit more personality, and actually gives it I don't know, I like it anyway. So let's look at the top left. Top left is obviously our side, so I'm assuming the 22 men is like the garrison. The 172 is Ginger Braveheart and her army. On the other side, we have the evil dude. Whoever he is, oh wait, his name's there we go. He is 287, and then in the middle, you can actually see the combined numbers, so it's 194 against 287, of course, as you can see. So yeah, they're heavily outnumbered, but in a siege, I would say that's pretty even. So you can see they can last 10 days, I would assume, and these guys can last 27 days. Pretty cool. Siege underway, it says. You can build these siege equipments, and that's what we actually saw in the gameplay. We actually built all those, the catapults and the blisters. There's some options down below. Request a parley, sally out, leave settlement, and we got to see some of the options you can some of the options that you can do. Okay, so one of the first features that they shown was selling out, and this was so cool. I loved seeing all the cavalry just getting ready to charge out. So the point of this was to obviously do a bit more extra damage before the actual siege started. In this case, it actually destroyed the battering ram, which would of course buy them more time. So in other situations, buying more time would obviously get you more reinforcements. They didn't get reinforcements in this, but in other cases, you could get more reinforcements if you could literally get that amount of time. Think of it like Helm's Deep, because I know I've been talking about Helm's Deep. I've been comparing this siege to Helm's Deep a lot. Think about at the end of, for those who haven't seen Lord of the Rings, by the way, spoiler. At the end of Helm's Deep, they charge out, and they're just fighting off, and then Gandalf comes and saves them. That's very different, but you get the point. So after they charge out and kill a few men and destroy the battering ram, they retreat back to the castle, of course. And then we see some more features. We get to see the request a parley option. We actually talk to the guy. It's really cool. He's a bit pissed, of course, because you destroyed his ram. And we see like this sort of this trading option, which I think is not just for sieges. We'll see like a similar thing in like just a normal trading system, but it's pretty cool. So you see like obviously money at the top. We see fiefs, which is like settlements and stuff like that. You can like trade fiefs. Prisoners as well. You can trade prisoners, items as well, of course. And then there's horses. Of course, that's in the items, horses. And then on the other side, we see ironware and leather and stuff like that. And then yeah, so then there's like stuff like this, like make peace with the Battanians and stuff like that. They said in this, they said in the gameplay, like obviously if you're not the faction leader, you can't really do this. But yeah, I just love all these features. It's really cool to, like to see how much they've improved sieges. They mentioned as well how dull the sieges were in Mount & Blade Warband. You know, it was so simple. It was just a simple like a ladder or a ramp or a siege tower, and that was it. So yeah, that was just me briefly going through that. You can see the full video in the description, like I said before. So the next thing I want to talk about is co-op campaign. This has been the most requested feature for a long time. Ever since Bannerlord got announced, everyone's like, oh, they've got to add co-op campaigns. Anyone who's familiar with the game and how the campaign works, or the single player I should say, and if you'd really think about it, you would know that it wouldn't work. Like, the way the game works right now, it wouldn't work. And I'll show an example. Okay, so right now, this is a battle, this is a small battle, 25 versus, like, 15 or something. At the same time, the same party which I used is going to now go travel. You'll see. So the way time works in Mount & Blade, for example, even going into a market or going into a city, the campaign map freezes. It's not like the campaign map keeps on going while you're in a market or while you're in the tavern, and it's the same for when you're in a battle. Time freezes. So let's say you've got two separate parties doing different things. So say you're in a battle and the other person that you're in, say if it was your ally or your enemy, they could do so much stuff. And so this battle is only 1 minute and 14 seconds long. In the same amount of time, you can travel pretty much to Praven to Sargoth. That's quite a distance, and this is only a small battle. You know, obviously siege battles as well can go up to like half an hour sometimes if it's a massive one. So unless they change the way the single player, well, I should say campaign really works, I don't think co-op will work. I read this interview back in April with the CEO of Mount & Blade, Yavuz. I said that wrong. I said it wrong. Anyway, and it was asked. It was like a co-op campaign is the holy grail for a lot of Mount & Blade fans. Is it a possibility? And they mentioned how difficult it would be to do, and basically saying what I just said then, like the way the time works. And they said that they mentioned they could do a thing so that two players could play in the same party, but at the same time though, who would want to be someone's bitch? Literally, someone would be able to like move around freely, and the other person would just have to follow what they do. Again, that would be cool. I guess, you know, not everyone would hate that, but it's not. Personally, I wouldn't really want to be someone's bitch. But anyway, and they also mentioned it was also brought up in the live stream, which was shown before at the end when they do a little Q&A at the end.
Will there be a co-op mode, or is there anything planned like that?
We are looking into it basically. We can say yes or no at the time. If we can deliver it, we can deliver it, but we need to make sure that it's perfect. It's completely bug-free and everything. It will.
What I can tell you is that it's absolutely our most requested feature. So we know that the players want it, and we can only hope that we can deliver it.
And again, like, you can tell that they want to do it. Of course, like the only thing that they want to do is please the fans. That's why they're taking like so much time. I know it sounds a bit weird, you know, since they have been taking such a long time, but they want to make the perfect game, and they said like if co-op campaign is going to be a thing, it's got to be perfect, you know, it's got to be perfect, you know, and yeah. So to be honest, I wouldn't be mad if there wasn't a co-op campaign, because I wouldn't expect it to work, unless the thing is, like, if they wanted it to work, the single player would have to completely change, and I keep saying single player. I should just say campaign. I'm going to say campaign. They would have to make the campaign like change completely, and I'm not sure if I want it to change that much. I like the way the Mount & Blade campaign works, and yeah, but yeah. So it would work if they changed it a lot, but it wouldn't work with the way the campaign works now. So yeah. that was really confusing, and of course I have a mad stutter, and you probably noticed it, and you probably got a comment saying, "Oh, Heph, why can't you speak? Fuck." But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, guys. I'm gonna end it there. I hope you like the screenshots. Definitely tell me which is your favorite one. I've got. I'll show you the one right now. That's my background right now, and on my second monitor I've got. I can't even remember. It's not turned on. It's not turned on at the moment, but yeah. Alright guys, let me know what you think, as always, with all the footage that we just saw, and let me know what you think about the co-op campaign. Maybe you have like some sneaky idea on how it would work, but yeah. Thanks guys, and I'll catch you next time.